Well, good day, viewers. Good day. And today on Noel's Garden Tractors and Firewood, it's kind of like a McDonald's day. You need a break today. So I'm not going to my son's place today. I kind of had my limit yesterday. It wasn't a good day, I guess. So I decided that was enough. I'll go back on Monday, or I might do some tomorrow, I guess, because there's going to be grass cutting, I suppose. Anyway, we're just going to try and do a few things around the house here today. I got a light I got to get fixed, and I should get my chimney apart from my wood stove and have a look at that. And I got to get my grass cut, and I got some trees that I should get down before all the leaves are gone. Then I won't know which ones to take down. There are some dead ones that I need to get down. And anyway, I just had a nice fresh carrot. So tasty breakfast. So anyway, I don't know what we're going to do. Oh yes, I got to show you that, I guess. The beeping chainsaw, and not the leaking one. Anyway, we'll get to that in a moment. We'll do the weather first, and I just kind of want to show you this. Some fellow was kind of calling that a white tarp there. Anyway, I think he needs to look at that a little closer and see if it's a tarp or a cab, I think. Anyway, I'm going to get you turned around here, and I'll get to the weather before I get in trouble. So it's a nice looking day out, some high cloud and whatever, but no wind to speak of. And this is going to be a short video, I think, but probably not. Anyway, we'll see what goes on today. And it's a nice temperature. Anyway, we'll come around here and have a look. See if the computer has woke up yet. Nope, not woke up yet. Anyway, we'll look at this tarp here for a minute. All right, now we'll see if it'll work. This thing's kind of like me, it's old and slow. All right, there we go. So we have 19 degrees already today. 66 Fahrenheit. Southwest wind at 9 miles an hour or 15 kilometers an hour. So that's pretty good. There's a chance of showers this morning. 25 degrees. Now look at the rest of the week there. Holy cats, right up to next Thursday. Sun, 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 sun. 18, 21, 26, 27, 23, 21. Anyway, the splitting is almost done at my son's place. I got that one log there, the elm log, that's probably 3 feet long, and I just couldn't get the home light to start it to cut it in half yesterday, and that's the only thing left that I got to cut up and split. So hopefully get that done next week. If not, it'll just stay there and I'll cut it up next year or something. Anyway, the splitter will be going away this coming next week, and the tractor will be coming back home. And then I'll have no more room again. And so I'll have to move everything around and see how we're gonna situate stuff. I might put the snowblower back on that case 224 for the winter. The snowblower is right there. Or snow thrower, I should say. And this one here, well, it'll be into the winter mode too. Some nice wood there. And a nice bottle of water. All right. So, the other day this thing wouldn't run. It worked fine 5 weeks ago. That just makes you wonder how things go bad that quick. Anyway, I guess I got annoyed and I threw out all the stuff. Oh, there's a piece of it there. I think I showed you this anyway. The fuel hose going from the gas tank to the carburetor, bad, completely bad. See that? You squeeze it and it just sticks together, just like mush. Inside the tank and out. Anyway, so I got a new line, and well, what a job trying to get that into the tank. Holy cats, holy cats. It's not something that I do every day, of course. If you were into chainsaw work, which thankfully I'm not, you'd probably have some kind of a technique. I gotta sit down because this could be a long one. You might have some kind of a technique to put the hoses into chainsaw tanks. And I've watched a few channels that do chainsaw work, and I've seen them use those long needle nose, thin angled pliers to grab a hold of the fuel line and drag it through. Well, yeah, I don't have that kind of tool, I guess so. Anyway, to get the fuel line started into the tank, well, that was some job. That, holy cats, I got a pair of little pliers here, but I don't have, they're kind of thin and they've been around for years. I think my father had them. And I twisted and I pushed and I twisted and I pushed and I put oil on the line and holy cats. What a thing to try and get into the gas tank. So anyway, it finally kind of seemed like it was moving. So I got looking in the gas tank. I couldn't see any hose anywhere. I looked and looked and looked. Finally, instead of where I thought it was going to be, see if I can move it around a bit here. I thought the line would have been right in straight off of the cap and about this high up, but no, it's over this way. So I finally seen it, and at first I didn't know if it was the line or not. And yesterday when I sat with my son, he has a set of those needle nose pliers, but they weren't the thin ones, but they were kind of long. And I had straight ones and 45-degree ones, 90-degree ones, so I took all those with me. And anyway, I put the straight pliers in, and I really couldn't get to where I wanted to get to, but I couldn't see anyway. The time you get the pliers in there and try and get a flashlight in there, and you can't see nothing, it's because everything is in the way. So I didn't think they would work, so I took the 45-degree angled pliers and put them in. Still couldn't see nothing. So anyway, I grabbed the pliers, I closed them, and I pulled, thinking that might just happen to have caught it, but I didn't think I would have. But sure enough, didn't the line start coming in? So I kept pulling and pulling, and eventually I got the line through. And I only had one little tiny piece of the line. It's the one that just didn't break off. But it was just lucky for me that I got it. because I couldn't see in there to see what I was doing. Just lucky the tool caught it. So anyway, I got that in, I got the new filter on, and I got the line hooked up to the carburetor and blah, 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 and all that kind of stuff. So I didn't start it yet because I didn't want to be more annoyed than I was already yesterday if it didn't run. So I'm going to set you up somewhere and we'll take it outside and see if it'll start. Then I think, I'm not sure, but I think what the pool end saw, holy cats, I don't know what's up with it. It don't work either. It was working, but I cut up some logs there the other day with it, but it wouldn't idle. But you could start it and rev it up and use it, but as soon as you let off to go to idle, it would quit. Then it started to work. You'd let off and it would idle and it would work, and it seemed to work fine. So the next day I go to use it, it wouldn't even start. So I don't know. I might see if I can order new carburetor and all new lines for it and all that kind of stuff. But the other thing I don't know, and I have no way of checking it, and I don't know nothing about it, is they talk about the bearings in the motor. The bearings are bad, or the seals are bad, then I guess it allows air in, and then it won't do what? It won't suck fuel in from the carburetor because it's sucking air around the bad bearings in the crank. I believe that's how it goes. Like I say, I'm no chainsaw expert, and I don't want to be. But anyway, I don't know if it's worth doing that to the pool end or not, putting all new stuff on it, and the bearings bad in it. And I have no way of checking it. So anyhow, I have numerous pool end saws here for parts, but who knows if anything is any good on them. And so I don't know. I'll think about that. All right, so I'm going to set you up somewhere, and I'll see if this thing runs. Just hang on a few minutes. All right, I'm going to go get the chainsaw, and we'll see what happens here. I know one thing is I sure like that little Saker electric saw that I got. It would be kind of interesting to see or find out if Saker makes a bigger comparable saw that would at least take a 16-inch bar. And I'd like a 20, but I could get away with a 16. And I don't know how I'd ever get one, but I know me and chainsaws just don't seem to get along. And I know there's lots of people that have numerous chainsaws. And I don't know if they have trouble or if they don't have trouble. I know I have trouble. Alright, we'll see if this thing will go. There's gas in it. Should be oil in it. I'm not going to cut nothing, so pull that on. And that turns on the switch. We get the choke on. We'll give it a few primes. You know, I was thinking yesterday, the home light saw would be a great thing for it to have a primer on it. And I think that's what a lot of the trouble is, trying to get the thing to go. All right, we'll see what happens. We'll give it a set it down and see if it keeps running test. Oh well, at least it's promising anyway. I shouldn't say nothing. I'll probably quit. It's just my luck with that bad gas line put dirt into the carburetor. It's sort of still going, but it don't sound that great. Anyway, we'll leave you with that, and I'll shut it off before I quit. There, well, at least you got something that'll run maybe to do something with. Anyhow, that's going to be it for now. I don't know if I'll get back to you or not with anything else. It's going to be kind of a relaxed day today. Stay away from the wood. Stay away from the wood. Well, I can't, I guess. Anyway, I might get that off today and see what's in there. I really do need a new damper here. So I should be able to get it off the back of the stove and take it apart here at this seam and be able to get in there to change that. Then I could have a look up through and see what's what. That's what I should be doing, I guess. Anyway, that's going to happen. I got to fix me light and I got to do the grass cutting today. So, all right, we'll shut her off at that for now. Have a great day wherever you're at, whatever you're doing. And I might be back, and I might not. Goodbye now. Well, I'm back again. I didn't get much done today, but I did get my light fixed. So, of course, all that stuff takes longer than normal. And I'm not good up on a chair, and I'm not good with heights that much, and having my arms up over my head for a long period of time ain't good either. And anyway, I got her done. Had to go get some stuff, so the socket thing was bad. You can see wire all bad in there. Must have overheated and melted the thing, I guess, and once it starts it just keeps going, I suppose. And the little chain operated switch was bad too. Where is it at? Yeah, right there. It was bare wired, and must have been just heat, I guess. Because there's no movement up there, so it couldn't be from movement. Just from heat, I guess. So there you go. There's what I replaced. And it's surprising they can still buy that stuff at this hardware store. That's kind of amazing. And I did have to do a few modifications. This piece I bought here, the new one was bigger than this. And when you got it in the light holder, it went like this. So you're inside your light holder, and then you had a little nut that went on here to hold this into the light holder. Then this went down through the center, and even this one wasn't right, I guess. It was hitting on top of the switch, and it was always bent a little bit, so it was never installed right, I guess, maybe from the factory. Hard to say, I guess. But anyway, so the new one here being bigger, it wouldn't fit down beside this one, which what I wanted. But the 1/8 nipple that was in here was about 1 inch long, so I was able to put a spacer on it and put it all together so that this was higher, and this would, if I can get the spot here, this was above this switch. I had about that much room above it. Anyway, it all worked out fine. Seems to be working, no zits, and the fan works and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, it took me all day to do it. Oh dear. Anyway, there we go. A little something done. I don't know if I'll get anything else done today because I still didn't do my pipe back there. And I still didn't cut the grass yet. And I may not. Anyway, have a good day wherever you're at and whatever you're doing. Some tractors, you know, have tarps over them. Like that one there. I'm going to get in trouble over this one, I think. All right. I'll give you a little zoom in down in the corner down there, maybe. You might be able to see something interesting. There. Little teaser. There we go. That's enough foolishness for today. Goodbye now.